Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of T-bred Talk. I'm Lexi.
I'm Carla.
I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Madison. On this episode, we'll be talking about mental health. So what is mental health to you guys?
Mental health, I don't really know a lot about it because I feel like it's not taught as much as it should be.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with that. I think that it's not something that we learn about or we focus or prioritize on. I think it's just kind of something that goes on. Like, we have things that are going on internally that we don't understand it. No one else talks about it. You know, everything is just like, if you ever feel sad or you're down or you have a breakdown, it's like, no, you're fine. Wipe your face, go to sleep, wake up, do it all over again, you're fine. And it's like, sometimes you're not fine. Sometimes you need the days where it's just like, I'm not okay, this is not it, you know. As teenagers, we go through a lot of anxiety. We go through, you know, we're not only dealing with honors classes and AP classes, so we can get into best schools or in this and that, or, you know, athletic-wise, but you're also dealing with people. Like, you know, there's people that you go to school with that you just, they aren't it. And, you know, and you have to deal with them. Or you have friends who are not really your friends, and it hurts your feelings, and that just, everything is just kind of like a pile, and you just keep stacking and stacking, and you don't realize what's going on. You know, you don't know what's going on, and no one talks to you about it, and you aren't learning about it, and it's something that I feel like we need to kind of focus on, and I think parents and adults really need to actually worry about and think about when it comes to having kids and teenagers and in this age and time, because it's different from when they came to school, and it's different when they were in high school and they were teenagers. Like, what they go through is not, you know, what we go through. It's so much different. It's so much worse because we have a really, you know, society and social media and all of this that affects us on a daily that they didn't really have.
I think the question is, what is mental health? But mental health doesn't really have a definition that you can give it. Mental health is anxiety, it's depression, it's whatever you feel inside. It's what you need to figure out with yourself. And sometimes you need someone to talk to, you know, a therapist. You know, we are under this impression that, you know, hey, no, it's fine. Like, you don't need a therapist. Like, your parents are, you're born strong. You know, you're raised strong, with a strong characteristic, and you're like, no, it's okay, it's fine. I'm always gonna go cry in my room, and then I'm gonna do homework, and then I'll go to sleep, and then the next day we'll be pretty fine. But it's okay. It's okay to go and tell your parents, hey, I think I'm spiraling. I need a therapist. I need someone to talk to, because yes, you're my parents, and yes, you are there for me, and you're always there to talk to me and stuff like that. But it's different talking to your parents than to talking to a therapist, and, you know, getting that emotion out and having someone that really listens and says, hey, this is totally normal. Like, it's totally normal to feel like this. Many people feel like this. It's not just you. And I think that's a big part of talking about this and the programs that we're implementing now.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Your mental health is something very fragile. It's something you definitely have to take care of. It could make you or break you. And if you just keep going and don't take a break, like, eventually you're not gonna be fine, and that's totally okay. Like, that's 100% okay. But yeah,
It's just something you gotta talk about, and that's what we're doing.
I agree that the programs that we're doing, well, it's not really a program, but the things that we're doing in our English classes, that is teaching us more about mental health and how it's okay, and that there's always a way that it gets better. You know what I mean? Obviously, nobody wants to hear it gets better because it might feel like the end of the world at the moment. But there's people, there's sources that can help us.
Yeah, we're getting to take a break from class and having to worry about the test or the homework or whatever. We can just focus on a breather, you know, whatever it's teaching us, and we don't have to think about everything else that's going on. We can just kind of pause it and let it go, and then from there it's also going to teach us how to talk about it and let our emotions, and tell our parents and tell people, like, there's something going on, I'm not okay, you know, and just being able to let it out instead of just holding it in and keeping it to yourself.
Yeah, I think we need to make it normal on the event of, hey, I need to take a mental health day. I can't be here today, or I can't take that exam today because I am not in the state of mind to be doing this right now, and I'm scared that I'm gonna have an anxiety attack, or you know, I just can't right now. And I think we also need to, not just parents but also administration and teachers, these teachers, you have to keep in mind that we have 8 classes, and you guys have a lot of things happening in your life as well, but so do we. And you have to think about the way that, hey, like, it's a weekend and we have 3 essays to do, and it's like, if we don't spend time with our families, or we don't have that breather, like, let me just go outside and just take in the air, and not have to be inside doing a test, that's okay. I understand that the whole giving quizzes and the homework is a really big important practice to passing our quizzes and getting that class and passing it, but sometimes the teachers, I feel like they forget that, hey, you're humans too, and you have to spend time with your family, but so do we. And if you break us so badly that we have so many homeworks, or you don't think of, hey, okay, maybe I gave them too much homework this week, let me give them a breather for the weekend, or let me give them a breather here and there, or just kind of have the sympathy for us as well, that we are going through things as well, and we're teenagers, we're figuring out life, we make mistakes, and we're figuring out how we feel or who we are inside, and it should be okay through teachers and administration. It'd be okay, you can go up to your teacher and say, Miss, I can't take this test right now, I don't feel mentally okay with doing this right now. That should be normalized.
I agree with you, because for example, let's say you have a physical injury, you will get the day off. And but like, a physical injury is just as bad as a mental health issue. You just can't see it, but it's still there.
I feel like we should go talk to students and teachers administration and see their opinion on this topic.
I'm kidding.
Hi everyone, I'm here with Jamal Pickney. So Jamal, what do you think about mental health and the program that was implemented?
The program, I think it's a very great idea to take the students out of their classroom and take time away to actually teach them about these things. Because yes, we have HIP and stuff, but they don't actually pay attention, and that's only taught one time out of their 4 years of high school. And the fact that we're doing this like on a constant basis is really good.
Thank you.
Hey everybody, I'm here with Miss Martinez, and today we're going to be talking about mental health. So what is mental health to you, and what do you think about the program that the school's employing?
Well, mental health to me is very important, especially for teenagers. It's being emotionally stable and knowing how to handle different situations that may come up in your life, being happy as well. I do believe in the importance of the program. I think they need to find a different approach on how to get students a little bit more involved, maybe guest speakers, maybe something that's a little bit more interactive. I also would love for it to happen during another period, not necessarily during English classes. But I do believe that it's a very important program, and it does offer kids different strategies on how to handle different things that may be occurring in their lives.
Thank you.
Thank you for everybody who gave their opinions. Make sure to comment down below what your opinion is on this topic. We really appreciate your feedback.
And let us know what other topics you want us to talk about.
Thank you for watching another episode of
T-bred Talk.